What's going on, guys? It's MhpHD here, starting off my channel with a FIFA 14 career mode series. First things first though, I need to go to the catalogue and buy some financial takeover and scout a future star, because the team I'm going to be don't really have that much money and don't have very good players as it is at the moment. I'm going to buy the cheap one of both of them, just because I know might be a little bit unrealistic if I bought the really expensive one, like the 3,000 one. I'm just going to go and try and find the scout future star, this one. Okay, now I've got my Scout Future Star and my financial takeover. I'm going to go and start my career mode with... I've been thinking quite a lot about this, thinking of a team that's quite close to where I live. If you probably can't tell from my accent, I live near London. I'm just north of London. The team I'm going to be is actually going to be Leyton Orient. They're quite a good team, bearing in mind they're in League 1. They've got 2 stars, 63 attack, 63 midfield, 61 defence. Their transfer budget isn't great compared to other teams like MK Dons have got 700, Gillingham have got 500,000. But they have got a good team already, like Lisby and Mooney up front. They're usually, if you play career mode with another team, you'll see they're usually quite high up in the top goal scorer list. So I'm just going to start. I'm not going to actually do it on Legendary. I've just been doing it on Legendaries to get achievements on my Xbox. I'm actually going to do it on World Class for 4 minutes because I'm not very good against the computer. I know everyone, you can say that really easily, but I'm actually not very good. I'm quite poor, in fact. I believe that they play at Brisbane Lane. Brisbane Lane or Brisbane Road? I think it's Brisbane Road. If they don't, then I've already cocked up the series before it's even started. I should have probably researched this before. But I did not, and that's something that might come back to bite me in the arse later. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to quickly check on my laptop now. I am pretty sure it's Brisbane Road. I follow football quite a lot. Yeah, it's Brisbane Road. Okay, I got that right. The stadium I'm going to have, yeah, I'll have Court Lane. I mean, Brisbane Road is not very big, but this is probably about the right one for Brisbane Road. Is probably, yeah, about that one. European competition in first season, yes. Seeded teams, yeah, as always. If you look at Group B, it's the same. The groups are usually the same all the time. I've seen Group B every single time I've done it. It's Man United, Dortmund, Napoli, Sociedad. And when I do my career mode with Man United, I get rid of all them 3 teams and put in teams like Pacos, Fiera and stuff, because I'm a Man United fan. So if I ever did it, it'll be with them. I'm going to download latest squads because I don't actually know if they did any last minute transfers, but I hope they did for at least a good player. Yeah, so it's just downloading latest squads. The whole idea of the series is I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this kind of series, and I honestly just thought it would be really fun to do. I personally really wanted to do it. I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers with other teams, and I was thinking, yeah, that's kind of something that I really want to do, because I love playing career mode. I do it every FIFA. I usually start with a League 2 team. This time it's a League 1 team, so it's a little bit different. But the League 2 team I wanted to do it with, I was looking to make sure no one did it, but turns out a few people have done it. Because I'm a Man United fan, but I also follow AFC Wimbledon quite well. I mean, I'm quite like... yeah, I go to games and stuff just to watch AFC Wimbledon because I'm quite a big fan of them. So yeah, I was going to do it with AFC Wimbledon, but turns out I couldn't because like 2 or 3 others already done it, and I didn't want to just copy them because it wouldn't be anything different. It'd be the same. I have no idea. I think it's the Global Transfer Network tutorial. I've seen it about 4 times already, so I don't need to watch it again. Yeah, apparently it's set to take Leyton Orient by storm. Yeah, I'm actually looking really forward to this because Leyton Orient, they're quite a big club. If you didn't realise that, then you might just look up there. They have a big history. Not so much now; they're in League 1, but they have quite a big fan base. As you probably heard, they want to move into the Olympic Stadium, co-owned with West Ham. I was going to choose West Ham as well, thinking it's quite another like London club, but I didn't really feel like doing a Premier League club. I thought I'd do it something below, so I chose Leyton Orient. They've got quite a big fan base, but hopefully if I can get promoted at least once in 3 seasons. That's my target. I know you get targets from the board and stuff, but my personal target is to get promoted within 3 seasons. I know people are like, oh no, you should get promoted straight away, and if you want, I will try. I'm also going to try my hardest to win every game, but I'm not very good against a computer. I mean, usually I do it on professional. That's kind of like my level. I'm not great, but I'm not bad. If that makes sense. Like, against people online, I'm quite good. It's just against people against the computer, I get really impatient, so I just sprint out, slide tackle, and then they go past and score. So that's kind of the problem. Scout's introducing himself. Thank you very much. I don't need to know that. I've got 2 scouts already. That's not too bad. I usually have to buy scouts, and that's quite a problem. 2 scouts already. I'll look at them in a second. I need to gain automatic promotion. The board expects me to get promoted this year. think if I win a cup or something, then that might be like lower to just going up in general. I think if I got promoted through the playoffs, they wouldn't really moan as long as I got promoted. So I guess that's got to kind of be my aim, is to get promoted this year. See how many points I need. Where? Oh, top six. Okay, I need to win the top six by the end of the season. Preferably top two, but top six, and then win the playoffs. I'm going to look at my global transfer network. So I'll look at my scouts, how good they are. See, they both got quite poor judgment. So I don't know if I'm going to send them out because I don't really know what I need. I'm going to look at. I'm not actually going to sell any players yet, but I'm just going to look at what I've got with regards to how many centre backs, how many left backs, right backs, goalkeepers, strikers, etc. As you can see, I've got three goalkeepers, which is a good amount. Especially this guy, I don't know, Jamie Jones. He's quite young. He's 24. He's got a long throw and he's rated 64, which is almost silver. I know on my team terms, so that's not bad. I've got three good centre backs, solid centre backs. So I'm not too worried about that. Two good left backs. That's where it kind of lets my team down. The right back, he's 18. Fair enough. He's only 18, rated 47. But again, I need, if I'm going to go promoted, I need someone stronger. So I definitely have to look into getting a right back. My centre mids, yeah, I've got loads of centre mids. I'm not looking to sell players. If it gets to the point where I need money to buy other players, then I'll just sell my older players. It depends on how I feel at the time, but I usually sell, if my players are over 30, I sell them straight away because their career progression is going downhill. But people like Kevin Lisby, he's 34, I think he said, but look how good he is: 72 finishing, 70 ball control, 73 acceleration, 65 sprint speed. He's got finesse shot trait, which will come in handy. I can probably take it. He's Jamaican. He's a striker. He's 34, but he's my best. He's one of my best players at the club, so I'm not going to sell him. I've got two players on loan. Bartley. I don't know who Bartley is, but he seems pretty decent. Yeah, he seems very good actually. I don't know what club he's from originally. He looks like Watford or someone like Watford, but yeah, he looks like a decent player. He can play centre mid. He's got quite good. He's quick. He's quick. He's 5'11". He seems quite. Is he good in the air? No, he's not great in the air. He's only got 56 heading accuracy, but at the end of the day, I don't really need a Fellaini type player. I'm only in league. I'm in League One, so I just need players who can not play football as such, but just can pass the ball 10 yards and not lose it. Sean Bat, 64 finishing, but he's 6'2", so that might come in very handy if I need as a target man. Mooney, how tall is he? Oh, he's not very quick. Good finishing, good header accuracy, and he's also 6'2". So I have quite a good range of strikers where I can, if I need pace up front, I can put on people like Lisby and even this guy Lasserman, I think his name, Johan Lazerman. He's got quite good pace, 70 pace, not too bad. I've got wingers like Cox, who I've actually seen him play like on TV and stuff, and I think he's actually quite a decent player. This guy, yeah, he's very small. That's the only problem. He's small. He's good at long shots as well, which might come in handy, especially if I'm finding teams hard to break down. Vince a lot. Stamina is what I look for in centre mids, and he's got 85, so that's not too bad. And he can play centre back and right back, so he might be a player that I might have to play right back for now until I can buy someone. What's his stamina? 68 stamina. See, that's the only problem is in League One you play so many games that could be a problem. What's his stamina? 77. See, that's quite good. You play it like twice a week, every week I think it is. Especially if I want to go far in the FA Cup and League Cup, Capital One Cup, sorry. Then I'm gonna have to try and get players with stamina. See, that's not actually a bad transfer budget and a wage budget, but chances are I'm gonna be loaning players in this season. I'm not gonna buy very many. Yeah, I'll do 30, 70. Yeah, I need to look for some players. I definitely need. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my team again and see what I need. I definitely need a right back. That's all I know. Because a 47 rated right back is not good enough. So my team there looks quite solid. All 60s, all mid 60s, quite a few high 60s with Cox and Lisby. But then you go to the bench and then the reserves and stuff. And it's not an all round good team. They've got a good first team, and then they haven't got a second team or anything. These are both centre backs. Oh, he's quite strong. 86 strength. That's not bad. How tall are they all? In my centre backs, I care about height more than anything else, really. Yeah, he's tall and he's got high defensive work rate, so I'm going to put him in. Sawyer, he looks quite a good player. Okay. I've got a left back who can play right back as well. But I mean, if it gets to the point where I need play my reserves in like a cup game or anything, I don't really want to have to come into a position where I have to put my 47 rated right back in. And what if there will be injuries, because I get injuries every single time I play. I usually get injuries to my main. I've had injuries. I had 4 strikers with Man United. I had Welbeck, Van Persie, Rooney, and Hernandez, and all 4 of them were injured at the same time. I was playing Kagawa up front. Like, it's just stuff like that that really is. That really, it happens to me all the time. I get injuries like throughout my careers. He's I like look at the keeper. He's tall, which again is why I kind of look for on a keeper. How quick is he? 90 pace. I did not know that before I joined this. That is good. I'm happy with that. And he can play right back as well. Okay, and he's 19. Oh, he should have quite a good career ahead of him. He says he's a long shot taker, but his long shots aren't great. 60, but he's a long shot taker. And his shot power is only, what, 62? Then, I don't know. 4-4-2 is a formation I'm going to play for now. I mean, I don't think the team's good enough to go into any weird, like, formations. I might change to a 4-2-3-1 later on when Lisby retires. Then I play one up front. Okay, I'm going to get his name right. Odubajo, right mid, and Cox left mid. Then I'll play an attacking mid just behind the front striker. But as I go up a league, I might be able to get players from championship clubs that are young or just coming through, or I can get on loan for the season or something and try and play them. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to look for a right back, because I haven't actually got a right back. Right back. I'm going to have to look for quite a young one who's on the loan list, because chances are getting him on loan would be a lot better than buying him for this season. I know that you shouldn't really loan players because you're getting them up and you're not getting anything out of it. So I do understand that, but I might need to just for this season because my transfer budget isn't great. I never buy a player who hasn't got a face as such. Like, as you can see there, his face is just pure black. I'm not going to buy him if they have a face where, like, Callum Chambers, for instance. I get someone like him because he has an actual face. Because sometimes FIFA make players up, and I don't want that. I've actually had this player before when I was doing my AFC Wimbledon career mode, just for fun. And I got him on loan that season, and he was incredible for me. I think it's £4 a week, 2 days on that a week. I'm definitely going to get him right back. If you don't watch a lot of Premier League football, he's actually played quite a few times this year for Southampton when Nathaniel Klein's been injured. So Callum Chambers is actually a really good player. Him and Luke Shaw, like the wing backs for Southampton, they're young. They're kind of the players that when I watch Southampton, I look out for like a few players. Usually James Ward-Prowse, Luke Shaw, and Callum Chambers, because they're young, and I just want to see. And hopefully Man United will buy Luke Shaw. I know everyone's like, get Leyton Baines, he's amazing. I agree, Leyton Baines is so good, but I want someone young who we can kind of like model into our own player. When we got Evra, I think he was 25 or something like that. He was quite old, so we couldn't really mould him. But Luke Shaw, who's only 17 or 18 now, I think if we get someone like him now, then in 10 years' time he'll be one of the best, not only one of the best left backs in the world, but he'll be how Man United want him to be as well. Which I think is what we should do instead of buying someone like Leyton Baines, who obviously, if you haven't watched any Premier League football this year, or last year, you know he's incredible. His free kicks, his set pieces, they're unbelievable, and he's also quite a good defender, which does help. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just simulating to the end of July. It's been quite a boring transfer window because I don't really know what I need in terms of players. I mean, I'll know after my first friendly what I need, but I don't think I'm not gonna. We usually have 3 friendlies a season before. I'm gonna sim the first 2 and then play the last one, just so I get a feel for the team really. Yeah, as it's Adelaide. I think it's Adelaide against first. As always, Man United are always interested in Thiago Silva. Unless you're managing Man United, you're always interested in Thiago Silva. So it's quite annoying. As a Man United fan, I don't really know a lot of Thiago Silva. I mean, I play with him on FIFA, I know my team and stuff, but I don't really, in real life, I haven't really seen him play for PSG or Brazil, so I don't really know how good he is. But apparently, Man United in this game always want him. So, hey boss, just hoping you might be rotating a squad and would give me a chance to play. Yeah, why not? Harry Lee. I need to try and remember that. He's 18, so I don't know. I'm kind of caught in two minds of playing the good players and playing the young players, making them good. I think for this season I've got to play the good players. I can't be focusing too much on younger players. Callum Chambers, right back. Yeah, See, I'm actually really happy about getting him right back because he's a very good player. Gary Sawyer, yeah, he's got good stamina, so I'll play him. My team doesn't actually look too bad. I mean, they're all rated in the 60s. I know for a fact Callum Chambers goes up a lot because I think after 2 seasons, AFC Wimbledon with him, he's round rated 71, I think. I'm against Perth Glory. I think it's, yeah, Perth Glory. I may be wrong, but I think it's the one that Robbie Fowler used to play for. Who actually still might play for. Nah, yeah. SimDit, we drew 2-2. Lisby and Mooney scored. They got a player sent off, and then they scored twice. Zahra. So Zaha with an R. Yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to playing games. Oh, look at that. AFC Wimbledon in my second friendly. I'm actually going to sim this. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to play this one and sim the next one. Just get a feel for the team, because if I play with them now, I can kind of see where I need to go, like where I need to buy, where I need to strengthen. Really. Youth squad monthly report. What the hell's this? Hello. Lucas Pittman has a potential of 75 to 94. He's 15. You know what? He's too young to be promoted to the senior squad. What is he? What position is he? Oh, he's a centre back. He could potentially be one of the best centre backs in the world, apparently. Yeah, gain on that promotion. I've seen that. Okay, our scout has returned with a young player he feels will become world class. He's had his very talented, looks to have a bright future. It's now on our end to make sure he can train and be the best he can. Take a look at scout report with the link below. Yeah, I've just seen this. Okay. Okay, that's I'm glad actually that we have a youth squad monthly report. I never had that before. Yeah, I think I can be quite a good thing for me at the end, because if I do get to the championship, then my cup games can be based on them kind of players. I actually know number 12 is Harry Pell. I know the whole team that I'm playing against now. Bear in mind, I not only support them, but I've played with them. I will know every player unless they brought other players in. This is my first game, really. Hopefully I can win it. Yeah, so as the game kicked off, I may have had sliders on. If you know what that means, that's where you boost up your player stats. Yeah, I did have sliders on. For that goal, they had less stats and I had like top stats, they had bottom stats. For the next goal, this goal here, I had top stats, they had middle stats, they had the default settings. I thought it reset everything, it actually only reset their stats, not my ones as well. So that's kind of where I went wrong. Anyway, the game finished 2-0. The two goals, as you saw. They're both two quite good. They're two very good goals. But apart from that, I had one shot on target. They had one shot on target. Possession was the same. It was overall quite an even game. We would have finished 0-0 with enough slides on. Anyway, this has been my video. The assistant manager has actually sent me an email. Yeah, he sends me an email about player development, about the goalkeeper. Anyway, yeah, if you have any other ideas about what series I could do, please just leave a comment in the section below. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you probably tomorrow or the day after with the next episode. Cheers.